Hello everyone, welcome to Kartcircuit Lelystad. The first time we're gonna be here, but not the last. But for now, we are here with my fiance. She is going to be in a go-kart for the very first time. She's right in front of me going out, and I'm gonna be driving in front of her, showing her the track and showing her how it's done, because I have a lot of experience and this is her first time on track. Looking behind me, she is taking the slow approach. She knows how to do racing lines. She has also looked at a hot lap of the track, but being on track for the first time is a little bit difficult. I understand it's been quite a while since my first time, but yes, she's definitely doing her best and she's gonna be improving throughout these 3 sessions. We're gonna have talking points between heats, between races, and I will tell her what she's doing right, what she's doing wrong, and how she can improve as well. And as you can see, she is taking a really slow approach. It feels really fast for the first time. I'm of course used to this speed, but for her it's this first time. And just looking behind me, I decided that it would probably be easier to just drive around the track a few times, get myself warmed up as well, get my tires warmed up, and then try and teach her a little bit more. So we're gonna have a few hot laps going quickly, and then we'll go and see if we can catch up to her, see if we can teach her anything. It's gonna be a public session, so quite a few people on track, and stay tuned on this channel because quite soon there'll be a 1-hour race which went really well, and we'll also have the 24 hours at this track, so lots of action to come from this track. But for now, just a fun driving around this karting track. But yeah, it's a beautiful hot day for this heat and we're trying our best, doing well. We'll take you on a hot lap around this track now, but first 2 synchronized spinners just right in front of me going through that hairpin. Beautifully done, guys, well done. And we're going on the start finish straight. Here we go for the flying lap. It's a straight, has a little curve. You have a left hander that you go to, then you go on brake a little bit, you go to the left a little bit more because it keeps on curving. You go to the right, you take a lot of curve, at least I do take a little curve. Another spinner on this short straight, then you go to another hairpin. A little bit of a shorter hairpin, then you have a little bit more straight going into another hairpin. You don't have to really brake for this one because you don't have that much speed. A little short straight and then a big hairpin. You try to take a lot of speed, you go right to the curbs, and you jump over this curb, brake late, and just hit the apex there. You can run a little bit wide, but not too wide, or you hit the tires. Another little bit of a straight, then another final hairpin going onto that start finish straight, which does curve to the right a little bit, but it's flat out anyway. And we do have a 45.9. Now you see my personal best is a 42.1, but that was set during the 24 hours, and those are different cards. Actually, those are DRS cards for the Dutch Racing Series. Those are only used for specific events like 2-hour races or the 24 hours. So those are a little bit quicker than the cards we have now, a little bit lighter as well and better steering. But we have just caught up to my fiance once again, and we're gonna try and see and follow what she's doing. So as you can see, she is really following the racing line quite well, making sure that no one is in the way. We leave enough room. But yeah, she's following the racing line, but she just can go at least twice, maybe 3 times as fast. I wave to her as I overtake. I'm gonna try and show her to follow me, so I give a signal follow me, but she was thinking I was just waving to her. But it's a bit of a shame. She is not going flat out on the straight yet, because after this she told me she did get a little bit scared in that kart. It's quite low to the ground, of course, and it goes quite quickly. It can go up to 70 kilometers per hour if I remember right. So that's quite quick, and it feels definitely quicker when you are sitting so low on the ground. So yeah, a lot of talking points with her, and we are definitely gonna see if she can improve on her lap time, because yeah, she is not taking flat out on the straight like I said, and that's definitely something I tried to tell her and to show her that you can do this. It's gonna be okay. It might feel scary, but it's gonna be quite alright. We have a Marshall going over the track, almost hit him. He just went in front of me. I knew I wasn't gonna hit him, so I just took the normal racing line. And we did set some goals for my fiance. She hoped she would be quicker than me, but I do have a lot more experience, so that's unfortunately not gonna happen. But we're gonna be happy if she's gonna be within 5 seconds of my lap time at the end of heat 3. So not this first heat. For this heat, my fiance did actually do a 54.2, so that's around 8 seconds a lap slower than my best lap. But this heat, of course, I'm not going full throttle, and my personal best is about 12 seconds quicker, but There is no shame in that, and she's not the slowest person on track. There's some person that has a quickest lap time that is 2 seconds slower than her best of this lap or this heat. So she's doing quite well, and I'm definitely giving her the pointers to improve, and she is going to improve the next 2 heats. It was a little bit of convincing for her to get back into that kart because she did find it quite scary, but I said, yeah, the first time is always scary. It's okay. We're gonna work through it, and we're gonna have to see if you want to keep going after those, at least the second heat. If you say after 2 heats that it's not for you, then it's okay, but not 1. And a little bit of a spoiler, but she does want to go karting again quite quickly, so we're gonna actually go to another track quite quickly, an indoor track with her as well. And we're gonna see what footage we can get and what we can show you guys. But that's really fun. I got my fiance to like go-karting, which is only great for me because that means I can go karting even more often. But yeah, we're going a little bit slower now. We had a little bit of a problem with the kart in front of it because he is going quite slowly, but I'm looking for my fiance because I don't know where she is right now. So I'm just taking my foot off the gas. We're not going full throttle, just trying to see if we can find it. But the guy in front of us has a half spin. I cannot avoid him. I'm sorry for that, but we couldn't brake because we would have spun into him as well. That was a little bit, unfortunately, an apology to him because that was not what I wanted to do. I was just looking around and suddenly the guy was in front of me. I did try to avoid, but I couldn't. So going through this complex, we do actually see my fiance quite a little bit in front of us, and we're gonna catch up to her in the coming lap. Gonna follow her again, but for now we have a guy right to the right of us, but we are quicker than him, so that would not be a problem. Just gonna overtake into the next one. We do actually get overtaken by car 30. We're not going full throttle, or he has a really good kart, one of the two, but we do find my fiance right now, and the guy in front of us actually does a spin, so my fiance has to brake quite a lot, and we have to take avoiding action. But we're gonna follow her a little bit so we can see how she is doing. Now we do not have a GoPro on her, or I would have shown you the footage already, but we're gonna try that maybe for the next time we go karting. But yeah, she does have the understanding of the racing lines quite well. I'm gonna tell her that the racing lines are quite good. She maybe takes a little bit of room to the apex. She's not using the curbs, but that is fine for a first time. She actually hit that curb quite beautifully, and now we're going on throttle to that happily pool next to her. We wave a little bit. We try to show her that she can go quicker, but she does not understand, unfortunately, and we are going on throttle. We're used to going full throttle, so I do actually eventually go full throttle, and if I look backwards I can't even see her because she is on the left, and I was looking to the right, but when I look to the left I can't really spot her, and she's still in front, behind us. I'm still in front of her, of course, and the guy on my left is actually going quite slowly, and that I think would be the person that would be slower than my fiance as well, going really wide, and they're gonna have a little bit of a battle. We're just looking on with the GoPro. He does take a really interesting line. We take the normal line, make sure we go on the inside, and trying to look what my fiance is doing, trying to get some footage, but it's really quite difficult when she's behind me, and I'm not used to having my foot up throttle this much and going that slowly, because that also makes the kart bog down, and it takes a little bit to get up to speed, and I'm trying to avoid that because that's normally not what I do. The guy in front goes quick or goes wide again, and then we get overtaken by my fiance, and we're gonna follow her again, and we do get overtaken by someone else because of course following my fiance they are a little bit quicker, and if I'm going this slowly then they are going to overtake me as well, but that's fine. I really like looking at my fiance. She's doing quite well. She is just not using the throttle enough, but the racing lines are good. The braking points could be later because she's not going on throttle. We accidentally actually overtake her. We do go on the normal racing line, look backwards, and we have gained quite a lot. But like I said, her quickest lap time is going to be a 54.2 this session. I believe my best is going to be a 45.8, so that's going to be around 9 seconds difference, just about 8.5 seconds. So that's quite decent for the first time. Within 10 seconds is definitely something we can work with. She is quite a bit lighter than me, which is also going to help her with when she gets on throttle. When she does get comfortable with that, she's definitely going to be quite a bit quicker. And if she does get used to karting, which I think she will go with me more often, than I'm going to have my work cut out, because I really need to keep her behind, or at least I want to keep her behind. I want to keep being quicker, of course, and we'll see that when we come to it. But for now, this is the final lap because the finish flag will just be just before the entrance to the pit. So you'll get into the pit immediately and then end the session. We do see someone on a weird position on track. We show the marshal that there is someone there and they're going to help him out eventually. I don't know when because I've not seen it. But here we go onto the start finish straight for the final time this heat. Now we do have some fun heats coming up. I accidentally murder my phone in heat 3, so definitely come back to that one. And next heat we're gonna get quicker as well. We're gonna have a good kart, so I'll definitely be improving the next session, and my fiance should also improve, so stay tuned for that, guys. For now, thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We will see you next week with more fun stuff from Kartcircuit Lelystad, and for now, have a great day.